Again, Yahweh Scouts, Wagwego, on Nanda Waga ni A, Gun non so death down, ni Gyaso, Gun non the Gan, ni Kanange. In our language, we give thanks that you are well. You've heard many people offer those greetings to you today. On Nanda Waga ni A, I'm a person of the people of the Great Hill. Which was the idea of relocating all Native Americans west of the Mississippi River. In 1794, the Revolutionary War came to an end for our people when a treaty was signed at Canandaigua, New York, referred to as the Canandaigua Treaty. This treaty was negotiated by a man named Timothy Pickering. He was sent by George Washington to negotiate with the Six Nations and to bring peace to our people. Because we had people coming onto our territories and killing our people wantonly, and there seemed to be no recourse. You know, the concept of a federal government had not yet taken hold. And our people turned to the U.S. and said, it's time to get control of your people. It's time to sign a treaty of peace that brings to an end the conflict that occurred throughout the Revolutionary War. The belt that Darwin is holding is the treaty belt from the 1794 Canandaigua Treaty. This belt was commissioned by George Washington. It was assembled by two Oneida women, probably assembled in 1792 because it depicts 13 figures which depict the 13 original states. But by 1794, when our treaty was signed, there were actually 15 states. So we believe this belt was first made in 1792. In the center of this belt, there are two figures, one representing the keeper of the western door, the Seneca Nation, the other representing the keeper of the eastern door, the Mohawk Nation. And we are united there. You see, you're looking at the end of a building, which is actually our longhouse, or the Haudenosaunee. Others came here seeking land, seeking a place to live in freedom, seeking freedom of religion. Various people came here across the ocean in search of opportunity and freedom, which is what they found here among our people. But we became engaged in a fight that had multiple components because we had different foreign interests pulling at us, attempting to gain our alliance. The attempts to remain neutral were overwhelmed by the incessant forces that were coming from abroad and confronting us. In time, these invaders came to realize that our warriors were a very formidable force. They used to say of our warriors that each of them was the equivalent of 5. Each of our warriors was the equivalent of 5 men. This was how they had been trained from the time they were...
What do we plan on doing for the future? We all shoulder the responsibility. It is up to the great power invested in the good mind, a true force for the good of all. As was told by our peacemaker, the great visionary, it is not for the selfish within us, but for the unborn faces that lie yet beneath the earth and that are coming forward. The grandchildren of these small children that I see in front of me, and those children that are coming after them, and those children that are coming still after them. They want to find a place, much like you and I are enjoying today. I want to thank you for your kind attention and for gathering around to hear these words. Daniho, those are my words.
Huge thud. And when that tree went down, the roots came up out of the ground. And when the roots came up out of the ground, here was this big, huge hole.
He demonstrated his power in a spiritual fashion. The founding of the Haudenosaunee signaled a major change in the path from killing.
That the one thing that will always be here on this earth is this affection, which in our language we call it ganokwas.
And he made the wolf. The wolf was fast on her feet. And he made the coyote. And the coyote had a very quick brain.
Oh!